Hey everyone, hope you're well. I'm going to make a short video about something that has caught my attention, and a lot of you are asking about or what to do rather with a lot of these images that come up, and they play this strange game, scary stuff that goes through the mind. And what I'd like to share here with you is that your unconscious mind does not share or present anything to you unless it wants resolution. A quiet and integrated mind will not present unwanted and unnecessary images and scary emotions and scary images at all. And what's important about the mind is that it speaks a very unique language. Your mind is the interface between you as an individual to the universe and to the whole. And it is sort of like a background program, just like an operating system that has its unique codes and unique language. The more you know about this unique code and unique language, the quicker you can decode the upcoming messages and the quicker you can heal. I've been working with clients internationally, and they follow a certain modality. They have gone to maybe like a theta healer or past life regressionist, and after that they tell me that all of a sudden the bottom fell out and they feel awful, and now they have these images and they have these awful fears, and it was because of the past life regression. Now that's the ego talking, all right? The ego does not want to change, and it will want to punish you for taking action. So be very mindful of that. And it's not the other modalities, it's not the techniques. It basically, whatever comes up, it's just the next layer has shown up. Okay, the next layer has shown up, and whatever shows up then is requesting you to resolve it. And that's why it's important to learn about the mind and understand its beliefs, the internal conflicts, and then the shadow world, so that you could really see and understand what it is presenting to you. The moment you resolve the particular thing that came up and you get to the root cause of it, it will melt away and it will disappear once and for all, and it will allow you to go up in vibration. When you have an unclean mind and you have not neutralized your limiting beliefs, and you haven't integrated your conflicts, and you have not integrated your shadows, the thousands and thousands of shadows, your vibration is kept very low, because all of those shadows and the dark stuff in us, in the mind, will average out and will keep the vibration low. Meditation itself is a temporary solution, and it's far from enough. And you've heard me say this before. So our unconscious mind speaks in metaphors and in symbols. And if you want to know the language, you can read my book, Mastering Your Mind, because in the introduction, as well as in the following chapters, I talk about the language of the mind. Most people have no idea about the language of the mind, and that's why there's no long-term solution possible without that. When you learn what's in the Mastering Your Mind, this code, this background programming language, if you will, then you'll be able to apply that to not only to remove your limiting beliefs, but also see where your internal conflicts are. People have tens of thousands of conflicts, but it's not a topic that most people talk about. Okay, it's not a topic that people really understand. When there's a part of us that wants something and there's another part that wants something. And what it causes is that we will not be able to make decisions, because part of us wants this, part of us wants the other thing, and we end up making or staying in the state of indecision. So please understand that whatever comes up in your mind, it is for you to resolve it. It's not scary. It is not that you're being attacked, all these psychic attack talks that people do. It's really in your mind. Understand the metaphor, understand the symbolism, and understand the necessary techniques that you have to apply so that you can neutralize the particular feeling, and then you'll rise above it. Okay? The only way from here on, guys, is to really understand the function and the intricacies of our mind. If you want to stay sane, if you want to be able to heal, if you really want to be able to ascend, that's the ticket. That's the ticket to ascension. And that's not something that people have been very knowledgeable about. And that's not something that people have talked a lot about. I've been saying it. I've been teaching it for 13 years. But of course, back in the old days, in the Matrix days, it was all laughed at. Well, tell you what, that time is over. Okay, it's time to stop laughing, and it's time to roll up the sleeves and get to know who you are at the unconscious level. Once you integrate and clean up your mind, only then you'll be able to claim a healthy and peaceful life that you deep down want. All right, thanks a lot. I hope this was helpful. Have an incredible day. Talk soon.